full-throated support of the cultural, corporate, academic, and media elites, now supposedly scandalized at the thought of Donald Trump returning to the White House. So what is the real reason the establishment and the left oppose President Trump so ferociously? We know that they don't actually fear Trump as a danger to the country. After all, despite their wealth and privilege, the liberal establishment proudly condemns the United States as a backward, bigoted, vicious nation and a malevolent force in the world. From the 1619 Project to big tech censorship to open borders to their assault on religious freedom, they want to fundamentally transform America because they don't like this country. No, the establishment does not hate Donald Trump because he's a threat to America. Let's be really blunt. They hate him because he's a threat to them. He's a threat to their agenda. He's a threat to their privilege. He's a threat to their vaulting messianic ambitions, and most of all, what disturbs them the most, he's a threat to their power. And God bless him for it. So we step back from all the noise and controversy that always surrounds the former president, ginned up by the media, and consider what it is he says he will do if he's reelected to the Oval Office. First, he says he will seal the border. He will end the humanitarian crisis, the lawlessness, the fentanyl smuggling, and human trafficking, all of which sort of happened again the day after he left office. Second, he says he will gut the deep state, the 2 million unelected, unaccountable career federal bureaucrats, but otherwise they're really nice people, who have illegally and unconstitutionally resisted conservative reform for generations. He says he will approve oil and gas leases to increase domestic energy production, lower gas prices, fight inflation. He says he will defund woke extremism. Think of 18-year-old Marines on Parris Island being scolded for their privilege as straight white males. Think of school districts where kids can't read and write being told their history, faith, and skin color are evil. Think of all the Planned Parenthood clinics handing out puberty blockers to children without their parents' knowledge. All of this comes to an end. Furthermore, Donald Trump says he will once again reorient U.S. foreign policy to exclusively advance, get this, America's vital interests and priorities. He says he will nominate federal judges and Supreme Court justices who will decide cases according to the clear language of the Constitution and the law, and not according to the screeching demands of woke totalitarians. Important to you, important to me, especially as a father of 4. He says he will defend the unborn, period. He says he will defend religious liberty, period. And two things that go hand in hand, free speech and the Second Amendment, we know he will defend. All of the above have two things in common. First, they all directly attack the woke industrial complex. All the left-wing elites who derive their power, their prestige, their